What's up guys, Jake Hutton from Fitness Culture. Today we're going to be going over some wrist mobility stuff. People have been asking about wrist mobility. So this is one of my favorite routines to do just for a quick routine for the day. So we're going to start off with some soft tissue work on your forearms to get ready to open that wrist up a little bit. The best way that I like to do it is going to be just using a barbell. You set up on a bench and then you can just use the barbell to work through your forearm. So I just work back and forth on both sides and just spend a couple minutes on each forearm. So the way that you can make this a little bit more effective would be one, you can slide a weight on here, and that's obviously just gonna add weight to the movement. It's gonna hurt quite a bit more. And the next thing you can do is just move to the small part of the bar, and that's gonna get in there even deeper. So spend about a couple minutes on each forearm, and then we'll get into the stretching portion of today's routine. All right guys, next thing we're gonna do is just actually stretch your wrist here. So we're gonna be using a little bit of band distraction. So using the band, we're just gonna be creating a little bit more space in the joint. Here's one stupid thing that I'll show you. So I went to this stretching seminar thing once, and basically the thing that I always have used from that seminar to teach other people kind of what distraction gives you is if you hold your finger out like this and just press on it until you feel a stretch. I mean, my finger's gonna stop right there. I got really immobile fingers. But then if you kind of give yourself a little bit of distraction, I can dramatically increase the range of motion and feel about the same stretch, right? So really the distraction, we're just opening up some space in that joint and allowing, instead of being basically contact in the joint, just more room to move to get you into a better stretch. So it feels a lot better with the band distraction. You're gonna be able to push further into the stretch. So we're gonna set up, put that band right on our wrist. We'll slide out, pin our hand down, and then just stretch it out. So usually spend about a minute here. After a minute, flip it over, just do the same thing. So I usually will walk over to the other side of my wrist here, and then just pull back here. And then try to externally rotate too. That usually helps with this stretch to get a better stretch. All right, the last thing I usually do in this routine is just gonna be just doing some push-ups with my wrists kind of in a stress position. So I usually just come with my wrists stretched here, and then we'll do some push-ups. Just about a set of 10 there, and then we'll go on the back of the hands. So on the back of the hands, we'll just start up on our fingers right here, drop down. So that one's great to work on your wrist strength as well. So I usually do about 3 sets, just warming up, 3 sets of 10 in this position, and then 3 sets of 10 going down to the back of the wrist and then popping back up. So really finishing with this activation piece really helped my wrist mobility a lot more, just because you're kind of actively moving it through the range of motion that you're going to be using that day. So it's been great for the wrist mobility of my clients and really the wrist strength, so people don't get their wrists banged up as much from bench pressing so much. And when you get that wrist pain, doing these kind of routines helps it so you don't get that wrist pain anymore. All right guys, it was a quick one today, but I hope this wrist mobility routine helps you guys out. I honestly haven't been working on my wrist mobility. I used to do this routine at least once a week, and I haven't probably done it for a year. So today was kind of an eye opener for me, just because I've been having some issues with my forearms, just kind of catching during biceps curls and things like that. And that's one thing that doing this routine, clearing up your forearms and keeping your wrists mobile is gonna help your elbow health as well. So these are great to do. I try to do it at least once a week, and I hope this helps you guys out in your training. If you guys like this content, please leave me a comment on what you guys wanna see next, and please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.